Hi, my name is Tamara, I'm from Rainbow Theme Blog. This is my very first YouTube video and I'm doing a challenge at the moment where I can't buy any more beauty products until I use up 10 of the ones that I already have. So in order to try and figure out which ones to go for first, I was going through my cupboards and having a look at all the stuff that I haven't actually used for a while. And I thought I'd do this little video about my forgotten stash. And right, so the first product that I wanted to talk about is actually an argan oil. This one is from Kaya, and I'm not the biggest fan of argan oils just because they haven't really worked for me as fantastically as everyone is claiming that they do work. And I do fall for the hype, so I have tried a couple different brands and I do keep trying from time to time. This particular one is not bad, there's no particular smell to it. It's light. It works fine on as a hair treatment. Doesn't really work for my face and okay for the body, but it's quite expensive for what it is and I wouldn't be buying it again. It might work for someone else, just not me. The next thing I have is the Jasmine night conditioner from the Organic Pharmacy. This stuff smells so good, especially if you're a big fan of jasmine, which I am. It smells just like the real deal, you know, if you're walking past a jasmine bush in the evening, which is gorgeous. However, it does have alcohol in it and therefore I can't really use it on my face. When I bought it, I bought it in a store, so I kind of was tempted by the product itself. I didn't actually check out the ingredients list, which is, yeah, my own fault. Yeah, when I first used it for the first few days, it worked out really well. However, afterwards, I could see my skin was getting kind of sensitive and it was just not working. So I've been using it on my body. I've got about half, maybe slightly less than half, Hey Poa Manoi of Tahiti oil. This is not a completely natural, it's just I really like frangipani scent, and it used to be something that I used to use regularly. I kind of got tempted and then I've not really been using it. Yeah, I won't be buying it again. I don't think the fragrance is, I can't really tell, but it does say that it has fragrance in it, and I don't think it's a completely natural one. And there's a few other questionable-ish ingredients. It's not the worst product out there, but clearly I'm not enjoying it as much as I used to. Next thing I have is deodorant cream from Soapwala. I bought this because I was looking for a natural deodorant, and this one was getting a lot of positive feedback. There was some negative stuff mixed in as well, mainly due to sensitivity to baking soda. I can be a bit sensitive to it, but not always, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I can't really use this for more than 3 days in a row, just in case you wanted to look at the texture. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it just doesn't completely work for me, because after 3 days I get my armpits become really kind of itchy and sensitive. Next thing I have is the micro exfoliating balm from Oskia. So this stuff is actually really good. I've got, how much do I have left? Not that much. It works as a really lovely balm in the shower. I kind of put it on my face, being careful to be really gentle with it, just because it's got those microbeads that dissolve in water. So as soon as you add water, it becomes really gentle, but on dry skin you have to be a little bit careful. And I kind of spread it on my face, jump in the shower, add a little bit of water to my fingertips, massage it a little bit, and then just leave it. It's kind of protects my face from the hot water, it doesn't dry out, and it's just, my skin looks really nice afterwards. And yeah, a very enjoyable product. Smells absolutely lovely, like with their signature lychee rose scent, which is quite different to a normal rose. So even if you don't like rose, you might like this. This particular one does not have phenoxyethanol in it. Some of the products do. This is like my second jar of this. I do really enjoy using it. And the next thing I have is this Dr. Alketis. I had to look up how to pronounce it. It's like the soothing gel. Comes in like this pump bottle, and it's called a gel, but the texture is quite watery. Don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it's like proper running all over my hand. It's very soothing. I really like the smell. It's like sort of sweet but herbal. It's very unique to like Dr. Alketis products. Like I've not come across anything else that smells that way. It does have grapeseed alcohol in it, but surprisingly my skin was not reacting. I've got like up to here, so I guess I've used up like about a quarter of a bottle. It comes in 120 ml. It's supposed to last you 2 months, but like yeah, I've had this forever. Yeah, granted I haven't been using it for the past couple of months, but still it takes me a really long time to finish a bottle. I think this is like the third bottle I've had. The first time I tried Dr. Alketis products was about seven years ago, when I was just switching to green beauty products, and there weren't that many brands, and I think they were fairly new back then as well. I think they was just starting out. Yeah, I really enjoyed some of their products. This is definitely a favourite. I kind of forgot I had it. The only reason I remembered is because I was reading some blog posts. One of them was by Lily from Genuine Glow. Go check her out if you haven't. Yeah, I've been using this on my body now, like when it gets getting really hot, as well as the face, just because I know that I won't use up this massive bottle if I only use it on my face. But it's not a cheap product, so if you don't have too many things and you have like oily skin, this one would be a really good one to check out, because despite the price it would probably last you forever if you just use it on your face. Okay, look at that. So the next thing I have is the Lovea spray. It's an argan oil based kind of leave-in conditioner type thing. It's very inexpensive, which is unusual for me because normally like most of my products are quite pricey, just because I'm really fussy when it comes to ingredients. And so this has like a really kind of a little bit of an odd smell. It smells a little bit synthetic. It is EcoCert certified, but it does leave fragrance, and it doesn't say the origins of the fragrance, not where I can tell. Maybe it does somewhere, but it says that 100% of the ingredients are natural, so presumably the fragrances too, but it does smell a little bit synthetic to me. It is really good in terms of like moisturizing the hair and stuff, and this is not my first bottle. I think it's either second or possibly, well, it's definitely a second, but possibly a third. So I believe this is it. I'm gonna try and link up as much of the stuff as I possibly can underneath the sidebar. I mean, in the description. Like, you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit because I'm completely new at this. Well, hopefully you do bear with me. Yeah, so this has been fun. I hope you do join me for my next video, whenever that may be.